Sometimes, the images created by Mbonu, Christopher, Emerem are circumstantial, not bogged down by a determination to fit into any conceptual framework, except as random comments on life and his perception of it as in precarious vision, the anatomy of female power and portrait of an avaricious upstart.
Here I am questioning my fellow youths, both old and young, in my work titled Commitment. It's a piece of watercolor paper painted in 1992. I am questioning the youths about making love, about getting committed in marriage. That before you commit yourself in marriage, in love, in anything you are doing, you have to be very, very careful, because it is easy to enter, but it's difficult to come out. So this very work is cautioning particularly boys and girls to be careful when it reaches the commitment stage in marriage. I will not leave I will not leave some points without mentioning the fact that most of the problems we have in this universe started from marriage. That's from the family circle, from the family. Once there is a mistake in marriage, it has started. The mistake will be a continuum. It will start in the rearing of the children, continue to when they are going to school, continue to when they are grown up. If you hate your wife, you have hated even the offspring. If you hate your wife, you have hated the whole family, even her relations and dependent relatives. So that is why I'm emphasizing the fact that we should be careful when we are getting involved, when we are getting so much committed, or when we are trying to entangle ourselves in the issue of marriage or love making.
I seem to be in love with this portrait of an avaricious upstart. But I can't understand anything in the piece of work. Can you please offer some explanations?
Yes. This very work is pertinently referring to African setting, particularly Nigeria. Presently, Nigeria is being controlled by money. They say in the community, they say along the street that money is everything. With money, you don't have any other problem. But I say no. In this very painting, I just did a caricature of a multi-millionaire, a multi-billionaire who has money, nothing to disturb himself, but the money is disturbing him. Here is bottle of money in his mind. He's always having, in fact, he's always having the money as the center of his world. The money controls him. He sees himself walking on top of the world. This is the sky. This is the sky. Explaining the sky. That the sky is his limit according to his own conception of life. But I'm saying no. See him walking majestically with his staff. This is his staff. Waving to his admirers. This is his hand waving to his admirers. So in his brain and on his body, you see a lot of buildings, a lot of constructions, thinking of his money in London, thinking of his money in Nigeria, not even thinking of the humanity, not thinking of human beings. Even in his family, he has a lot of paupers, a lot of droppers who need help. But he feels that he feels that he's the one who should control the world. He goes about spraying money, see him spraying cash, giving people money in the public, but he cannot even help the people within his immediate environment. All these things are worrying me as an artist. So this was the message here. This very work, titled Anger, a Devouring Instinct. I'm emphasizing the fact that if one doesn't take life easy, anger will eat him up. Like in this very piece of work, where this image is an anger personified. It has eaten up this young gentleman. This gentleman doesn't want to take life easy. Anger has eaten him up. So I'm advising my fellow people, my fellow human beings, to take life easy. In this work I titled The Anatomy of Female Power, I'm emphasizing the fact that God endowed women with a lot of natural strength, a lot of natural powers. They used to rule the world right from the cradle to death. Many governments have risen and fallen because of women. Many great men have risen and fallen because of women. Many men have entered into a lot of temptations. Many men have died because of women. Now, when you look at the statistics of a woman, there are a lot of features that captivate a man. Whether you like a woman or not, whether you express it or not, the love is there. Women, God, nature made it so. There's no way you can shrink from that. This is what I'm emphasizing in this my anatomy of female power.
I tend to disagree with you because men have been ruling so many countries and all that, and women are the oppressed. So how come women are now on top, they are the genesis or whatever, and control the universe? I can't reconcile both.
Even God made it that God said that a woman should be under a man in Genesis. But they said that one in principle, but in practice, what we human beings, I'm a man, I know what I'm saying, that it's not their fault. We have to love women based on natural instinct. That natural instinct, the women have their own role to play. The womb here is portrayed as the center of love. If you don't love their wife when she's pregnant, I don't know the other time you will love her. Because at the time she is nursing, she is incubating your baby. So even if you have quarreled with her, you will reconcile during pregnancy. So all these natural things given to them by God makes them to middlemen down when they are trying to stay up.